Okay. So for our final topic of the night, it is what it is. They meet again. They meet again. Juventus against Barcelona. Cristiano against Messi under very different circumstances. They're not really at their peak of their powers, you would say, and their teams are looking very different. Now, if they were to play now or tomorrow, Barcelona would beat them.
Yep.
Because I just think that Barcelona are in much better shape than Juve are right now. But we
I,
still have quite a few weeks before they face each other. So, how do you see that those two games going? If you were to give even because it's hard to say this now, but look, just for argument's sake, because it is what it is, so we have to actually give a comment on it because things can change in so many weeks. But if you're just to sort of like look into the crystal ball, into the future, how would you see them faring in both of the games at Barcelona and at Juventus? Let's start first with the undisputed.
I think Barca will win, and I think the main problem with Juve is that Dybala and Cristiano don't work together. They don't.
Why
It's
so?
been
Why
2 years
so?
now. They, uh, well, neither of them are actually like strikers, as in neither of them can hold up the ball. They both want the ball at their feet, and I think no, it just won't work. I think Dybala will leave, to be honest, by the end of the season. I think he'll be gone because it's not working with him and Cristiano. His overall game, like, uh, yeah, basically. So I think Barca will win, both home and away.
Oh shit.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe away will be a draw, but at home for sure. At home it will be like 2 or 3 goals. Away it will be a draw.
That's actually what I think. That's exactly what I thought. That's Barca will beat them at home, and it'll be like 1-1 or 2-2 in Turin. Um, Damien, how do you see both of these games going?
I see us definitely beating them at home, like 2-0. But away, I think we'll get a we'll get a draw, and I I I I think these two games are gonna be less than what people expect it to be. I don't think
In,
it's
in
gonna be
in what sense? In what sense?
as like it'll be like two amazing games. I think it'll be very cagey games. I don't expect it to be great, but yeah, I think people are just overhyping these two games. I don't think it's gonna be great.
Huh? But you feel that even in 2-3 weeks, you have more faith in Ronald Koeman and Barcelona than PLO and Juventus in terms of how they'll set their teams up.
Yeah, I have more faith in Koeman than a manager that got their coaching badge in like a week ago.
And he actually did, by the way, but it is what it is. Cassius, man, how do you see these games going, man?
Just basing out, using the question that you asked, Damian Perez, who do I have more faith in, Koeman at Barcelona or Pirlo in Juventus? I definitely have more faith in Koeman because he's an experienced coach. I think it's clear what everyone can see what he wants to do.
Mm.
He has a defined system. Pirlo at first was a 3-5-2. That was his idea first game, and then now I think in the Roma game he played Kulusevski as like a right wing back or something.
Mm.
I know they had a sending off, but just the entire I don't know what
But,
Kirillo's
but
gonna do.
but let me throw this into you. Is that true? We don't know what Pele is going to do, but aren't you fearful that the defense isn't still sorted fully? Piqué and Longley still seem a bit shaky, and you still have the speed of Cristiano. So it couldn't that still prove to be an issue both at the Camp Nou, bigger pitch, and Juventus Stadium?
Juventus's defense is Chiellini, who's 37, Bonucci, who is a side chick. Alexandro for the past couple seasons has been poor. I mean, last season he was poor every time I saw Juventus play. And their right back is Juan Cuadrado, who's one of my favorite players, but he's not a right back. So
Wait. But
whatever
Castle,
you
I'll be real to you. True, watch him at right back. He is very good at right back. Very good at right back. Shocking, but he's a very good right back. For a guy who that is not your strongest position, he's a very solid right back.
of course, like I said, he's one of my favorite players. But if you're gonna compare with Barca's back line, I mean, if Barca's back line is bad, Juve's is worse. So for me, I think Barcelona should win this, especially at home. I think the first matchup is in the Juventus Stadium, and the last one is on match day 6 at Camp Nou. So I think the one that is going to be the biggest game, the biggest spectacle is going to be um, October 28th, which is just a couple days before Ansu Fati's birthday. So maybe he can hit a record in a game that everyone's going to watch.
Okay, all right. Jamal, how do you see this whole thing, this Messi Cristiano bonanza going, man?
For me, it will be a draw in both games. I see a 2-all at the Camp Nou, and I see a dead nil-nil at Juventus Stadium.
Why?
Because, guys, I don't need to be rude, but Messi is 34 and Cristiano is 35, 36. I don't know what is the hype about these two guys. They are old and they are finished. And I'm watching the age of the two sides. I'm sorry, but guys, this could be a geriatric center. These guys are old. Because I'm watching, I'm seeing a set of 37, 34. Pjanic was from Juventus. He went to Barcelona now. I mean, I feel it's
Fatih
going to be,
17. Fatih 17, though.
yeah, yeah, that's it. That's it, though. So I feel it's going to be two draws, a nil-nil at Juventus Stadium and maybe a 2-all at Barcelona.
All right. Ahmad, how do you see this massive, huge, and encounter between these two guys going?
I mean, yo, whether you want to accept whether they're the goats or not, these guys have been at the top for 15 years, and like this is probably the last time we'll see them face off
Potentially, yeah.
against each other.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I don't think I'm necessarily a Ronaldo fan or a Messi fan, but I prefer Ronaldo over Messi. But I think I'm just gonna watch more as a fan, and I'm just excited. Like I'm not like I don't think I'm not picking sides. I'm just excited, even though HH is gonna say, "Oh, Cristiano fanboys, Messi fanboys." It doesn't matter, bro. Let's enjoy the game. HH, appreciate the one whilst they're here. HH, don't be a
Okay, but
nuisance. Don't be a
who
crackhead.
who do you think will edge it? Who do you think will edge it? I'll be a good boy. Who do you think will edge this game? Barca or how do you see both games going?
No, I think they both get a win. I don't think Cristiano's gonna go without getting a win against Messi in 2 games, like 180 minutes. I doubt that.
So,
So
okay,
I
so
think
how
they
do you
both
see
get a
both?
win.
So how do you see both games going? What do you see it
Well,
happening?
I think one of them is gonna be very high scoring. I don't know which one exactly, but I feel like one of them is gonna be high scoring, and the other one I feel like is gonna be a 2-1. I think both sides are gonna score in both games. I just think Barca have a better overall team, and they obviously have a more experienced manager. But then Juventus have they can like some guys, some dudes said what's it called? Barca have a better backline. That's not true. Like what? Barca do not have a better backline. But either way, yeah, I just think that both teams will get a win, and yeah, that's it.
Um, Nancy says Cassius is Sean in disguise. He isn't because I know how Sean sounds and I know the kinds of things that Sean says, and Sean is a Messi fanboy from San Francisco. So, um, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Darren, how do you see both of these games going? Barcelona and Juventus, man.
Yeah, so obviously you guys heard me say before how when you asked the question before how I liked that group the most. Similar to what the last person said, it's gonna be like these guys' last few games that they'll be
Last
playing in the
dance.
Champions League. For me, I'm not sure if you guys know, but I'm more of the Messi type of guy. I prefer Messi, but I've said Juventus would finish up on top of that table. And I think both games there will be goals. I know you lot mentioned about they're going to be old and stuff, but last I saw, these guys are still breaking records with their
Yeah,
goals, and
they're still producing. They're
they're
still
still the
producing.
main parts of their teams. You know what I mean? So for me, I feel like Ronaldo will be the one that will really push and really exert himself really hard for these type of games. He wants to be on top. He wants to cement his name as I am that guy above things. So for me, he's gonna put everything in those games. So I think it'll be interesting. And I think Messi, though he's the quieter type, I think he'll show that fight back as well. And hopefully the teams don't crumble like how Barcelona did against Bayern, Champions League. That was fucking atrocious. But I think they will both fight, and I think they will be interesting games. Everyone will be tuned in, no matter how people are saying this isn't that. Everyone will be tuned into them two games. So yeah, I think for me, I think Juventus will probably. I think they'll win both. They will both win.
Mm.
One win on home, the other. Both will win their home games basically.
Home games. Okay.
I think Juventus will probably.
So, but who do you think will come out on top, Messi or Cristiano? Who do you think will perform the best out of the two games?
In the, I think it'll be like one will be the star of one, and then the other will be the star of the other.
Okay. Very diplomatic answer. All right. BD Core, Juventus against Barcelona. How do you see both of these games going? How do you see the whole Messi Cristiano thing going in the two games?
Hello, H. What's going on, man?
Yeah,
So
man,
what I want to
fine,
say is, Juventus is in a better state than Barcelona. I believe Juventus will win this game. I believe Juventus will come out victorious. I believe Juventus have a better squad than Barcelona does. I still think that Pirlo's done. A lot of people is really downgrading Pirlo, but I think Pirlo is a really good manager. Like, you guys really
It's only been
have
early
to
days
give.
though. It's been very early days before we can judge him. Though.
It's early days, but they're playing better football than what they were playing with Mauricio Sarri. Let's be honest here. Like, they're playing way better football. And the way they're playing, I'm not saying that Juventus is gonna win everything and so forth, but they can beat Barcelona. Like, Barcelona is not that good. They're not that strong. Defensively, they still have the same weak players such as PK, Sergio Roberto, who's not a natural
But
fullback.
they've been good so far in the two games they've played. They've been good so far.
They've been good so far because you know why? Let me tell you why. Okay. The reason why is they haven't had a tough competitor. Tomorrow they're gonna play Sevilla. That's a tough competitor. They're gonna give them a game tomorrow because I expect Sevilla to really at least give them a tough game and at least like not allow so much space. With a 4-2-3-1, it works for Barcelona, but
No,
you also have to.
but tell me, what's going to happen in these games, man? In these two games, what's going to happen in these two games?
Barcelona versus Juventus.
Yeah.
And Barcelona and Sevilla, right?
No, Barcelona against Juventus. We're doing Champions League. What's going to happen when they face each other in the Champions League in both games? What's going to happen?
Cristiano Ronaldo is going to show who's boss. He's always been the king. He's the king of UCL. And time again, I know you hate him sometimes, but hey, man, this is his time to show people that even with this Juventus team that is weak and this Barcelona team that's weak, the best weak team is Juventus. Juventus have a better team. I know they're going through a lot of things, but I think Juventus will go down victorious. You know, and
Okay.
Arthur can show the naysayers. Yeah.
Okay. Jamal, how do you see these two games going, man? Mr. Jamal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Barcelona.
think. Yeah, I already answered.
Oh, sorry. You already answered. Okay.
Yeah.
I am Ham. How do you see these two games going, Barcelona and Juventus?
Well, I think for these two teams, they can. I don't think they're gonna be. I think they're gonna share it. I think it's either gonna be two draws, two goal draws, or it's gonna be each team's gonna win at home. I think that it depends on the first match. If the team that's playing home is probably gonna, if they win, then I think the other team's gonna win at home. But I think that in the group that Barcelona's gonna score more. So I think they're gonna come first and Juve is gonna come second. But I like how Juve is playing at the moment. I think they're doing much better than under Sarri. I think they're doing much better because I see a lot of experimentation and I see a lot of energy in the team. And I don't know. Someone said Ronaldo can't hold up the ball. I don't know what the hell he's smoking. But
so who do you think will perform better out of the two of them in the two games, Messi
the
or
two of
Cristiano?
them. think Messi just might get benched. He might get benched at halftime, or he might get benched for the whole entire game. I think.
Okay. Okay. Yes, it's Said, man. How do you see these two games going, bro?
First thing first, let's just come out and say it. We just finally got El Clasico back. Finally, it's
Mm,
been a while. Ever since Cristiano Ronaldo left Real Madrid, he took El Clasico with him. Finally, we have El Clasico, Messi versus Ronaldo.
no, no, no.
I
El
mean,
Clasico is Real Madrid against Barcelona, not Messi against Cristiano.
that's like the. Come on, let's be real. That's a fake
No,
version. This is a real version.
no, no,
Cristiano
no.
versus Messi.
It's no, no. It's you kids that have trying to change the definition, bro. So carry on,
Okay.
carry on.
Um. Anyways, so now that we have El Clasico back, I feel like it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. I feel like they're gonna be home in a way. So Barcelona's gonna win at home. Juventus is gonna win away. But I'm telling you, it's gonna be one of the best two matches we probably will see for a very, very long
Who,
time.
who, who, who comes out on top between Messi and Cristiano in both of the games? Who will we see that now? This guy played the best in the two games.
Wow. So this is how I see it going. I see. There's the first game in at Juve's home.
Yes, because match day 6 is at Camp Nou.
So I can definitely see it's gonna end probably in 2-1. Probably two goals gonna score by Ronaldo. Ronaldo's gonna score one of his signature headers. He's gonna do the whole celebration like this, and then Messi's gonna be pissed. And when they come back to Catalonia, Messi's gonna do that celebration where he holds the shirt. Yeah, and he's gonna score. So he's gonna score the last minute goal to win it at 3-2. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, look, as a neutral, I am hoping for a great game. Okay, I have no beef against these two lovely people. I just want a great game. Storch, round us off, man. How do you,
Stop that
how,
cap. Stop that cap.
Yeah,
Storch,
this is.
how do you see these two games going, and how do you think Messi and Cristiano will perform?
I think I could see this becoming very toxic. All these Messi and fanboy debates, and we all know it's coming on Twitter. They're gonna. It was great.
No. Storch, wait. I am not going anywhere near Twitter when this match happens. I'm doing a Twitter blackout, whiteout when this match happens. I'm not. Both of these fanboys on that night, it'll be horrible.
It's gonna be
It'll be
tough.
horrible.
And I'll tell you how this is gonna go. I've actually had a vision. First game, it's gonna be a draw. Second game, and I think this is gonna mean more to Ronaldo. So around the 85th minute, Dybala, he beats what's his name? That French defender.
Longley.
Crosses it in. Ronaldo runs past PK, taps it in 2 yards from 2 yards, runs to the touchline, jumps in the air, and the score is 3-1 to Barcelona. And meanwhile, they're losing 3-1. That's exactly what this. I know, this guy Christina. That's the type of stuff he would do. Losing 3-1, but he would jump in the air and celebrate.
This is the same man. Look, see, Storch, why did you bring me into this? This is the same man in 2014. It's 3-1. It's 3-1. Why did you have to take off your shirt after scoring a penalty to make it 4-1?
Yeah, that was mad.
Mate, it's even without your goal, it was going to be 3-1, and you scored a penalty.
AJ,
And it's
you
like
have
if
to
it was the
show-
end of the world.
You have to show Kim Kardashian his abs, bro.
Hey,
Wait,
you
is-
gotta rub
wait,
the
is-
salt in the wound.
No, he's not. But he's already married, man. He's already married.
Yeah, exactly, HH. And then what's going to happen is, he's lost the game 3-1, but all the Ronaldo fanboys going to be like, Messi didn't score, Ronaldo scored, goats. So that's how it's going to go.
Why y'all hating? Y'all haters.
I despise those fanboys, man. I hate them with every fiber in my being. For me, it's like I cannot wait. Seriously, the day that these two guys retire,
Hey,
I'm doing
Will
a
be the
5-hour
best.
stream.
it will be a
5-hour
sad day,
stream.
bro.
No,
Come on,
guys. I'm
guys.
doing,
HH,
I'm doing a 5-hour
HH,
stream.
Ronaldo's gonna have a six-pack forever. Stop hating.
Mute yourself, you prick.
Hey, shit, be honest though. For real?
No. But see, my thing about this is this. This just shows you how fake people are. I am worried about Liverpool, PSG, maybe Bayern. Who's going to win the trophy? But why is the headline? Oh, who's going to get one over between Bas?
Yep.
Who cares? It's a group stage. Neither of these teams are even in the conversation for winning the trophy. We've gotten so sick right now that the biggest story is see and Messi doing his thing. Where it's like, no, what about who's going to win the whole trophy? How far are they going to get? So, look, man, as I said again, all I want is a great match. But I believe, you see, things could change. But as of right now, I say Barcelona win the game at the Camp Nou. And I'm looking at like a 1-1 or 2 to draw in Juventus Stadium. But Cristiano is Cristiano. See, this is what I've always said. Messi has never cared about this rivalry. He never has. Messi just wants to be with his family, do his own thing, live in his own comfort zone, his own bubble, and that's it. Cristiano has always cared about this rivalry because him and Machine keep on obsessing about this dude. And I think for Messi, it's like, I don't care. I'm rich. I'm like,
I feel like it's the other way around. Because Messi picked up the microphone for a reason. Because Cristiano Ronaldo winning 3 in a row. He's like, yeah, I got to win a Champions League. I'm bringing it back.
You know, before the game starts, that Ronaldo's going to do an interview and he's going to be like, "I'm the best player ever, better than Messi." He always does it. It's like a script he has. Any interview he goes in, he has to mention how he's better than Messi.
What do you want him to say?
You got a Euro.
Well, you want him to say that Messi's better.
No, but he doesn't have to keep on mentioning it. But he always
that's the thing.
Messi, that's not actually reporters not asking.
Yeah.
No. But I think even when they ask the question to Messi, he's never cared. That's the thing. Messi has never cared about this rivalry. All he wants is just another champion.
Feel like
wait. Put it this way: Messi is more obsessed with getting another Champions League, whereas Cristiano is more obsessed with people viewing him as being better than Messi. So Cristiano is like, man, we have this rivalry that we're doing. Messi has never cared about the rivalry.
Bro, he's never hold him accountable, bro. Bro, how come Messi still hasn't delivered the Champions League after he promised? You keep your word, man. He doesn't have balls, man.
No. That's a different discussion. I'm saying that Messi, the man Lionel Messi, has never cared about this rivalry.
I feel like
he's never cared about
it. He does. He does.
Because you know why?
Why are you saying these things?
No. Because see, I can tell just by their personalities. Messi's obsession is I want to win something with Argentina. I want another Champions League. That is his obsession. Cristiano's obsession is I want to win more Ballon d'Ors and I want to be seen. I want history to say that.
I think you're getting this all wrong. I think you're getting this all wrong. Ronaldo is Batman. Messi is Superman. It's just gonna happen, okay? It's just gonna happen.
Can I ask?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what if Messi can't even speak, can't do anything. All that matters is that these two guys are gonna be put against each other. And
that's fine, but because they're both
saying Messi doesn't but saying Messi doesn't care about the rivalry is basically saying Messi doesn't care about his career, because his whole entire career has been him being a foil for Ronaldo. Ronaldo came first. That's just facts. Ronaldo came first.
But
Ronaldo came first. He was the foil. Messi is the foil for Ronaldo.
The fact of the matter is, this is what I believe. Messi, from a guy coming from Argentina, South America and so forth, in his mind, he knows he's the better player. So he's like, there is no rivalry. Because from how he grew up understanding football and so forth, he knows that, yeah, of course I'm the better player. Like, there's no thingy there. So, like, you can put the records and everything. He knows that from how football is seen and viewed in South America and Argentina, he's the better player. Because he's
the more talented. He's the more talented. Is he the greater player, though? If you put all the accomplishments together, is he the greater player, though?
But I'm telling you that Messi, his focus isn't what Cristiano is doing. His focus is I want to win for Argentina.
But what he hasn't done for Argentina, though? What has he done?
That is the
Nothing.
thing. No.
Ronaldo carried a Euro, Portuguese
He's not.
to a
He's not
Euro.
saying.
Guys,
He's not saying
guys.
that he's done anything with Argentina. You're not listening.
AJ,
to what
you
he's
would have
saying.
buried those penalties. AJ, you would have buried those.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Has
listen to what I'm
Messi
saying.
ever
Wait,
publicly
listen
said,
to
"I
what
am
I'm
the
saying, guys.
best"?
Listen to what I'm saying. Messi does not care about what Cristiano is doing. Messi's own thing is what I need to do as an individual, which is that I need to win something for Argentina. I want at least one more Champions League. That has always been his thing because of Messi's personality. Messi isn't a confrontational, I want to choose. No, but Cristiano is a guy like chip on the shoulder. I want to prove myself, push myself hard and everything. And he buys into the whole rivalry thing and really wants to say, no, yeah, I'm better. I want to prove that I'm better. Messi, he never has. I'm like, it is what it is. Like,
His name is Laessi. Just to remind you.
HH, I don't understand what you're saying.
Wait, let me do this.
It's almost like you're saying that Messi is living in a bubble.
His name is
Can you
Laessi.
mute
His
this
name is
guy's mic?
Laessi. Just
Wait,
wanna
so
remember.
from Nata says that, why do you have it as a topic if you don't skate? Well, I never mentioned that I don't skate. I don't skate, true. But the topic is Juve against Barcelona. And obviously Messi and Cristiano, because that is a narrative in there. But really the topic is Juve Barcelona. Because those are two big teams in there that have these players who have done great things regardless to their consistency. But
AJ, I have a question.
Go for it.
AJ, why can't you appreciate them? And what do they have to do? If both of them, what do they have to do for you to consider them the greatest? Or is a World Cup sufficient? Just a World Cup from both of them. Just a World Cup. Just a World Cup. Based on everything they've achieved.
No. Okay, let me answer. It's World Cup, and you have to at least be the best player at a World Cup. Neither player has either delivered a World Cup or been the best player at a World Cup.
Was Zidane ever the best player at the World Cup?
What if
Was Zidane ever the best player at the World Cup? Zidane.
Based on what? But put it this way: based on the fact that he scored 2 goals in a World Cup final against Brazil, that makes it up for everything. Because for me, to do that in a World Cup final against Brazil,
That was rigged.
that's enough.
That game was
HH, you just talking, man.
I have a question. I have a
for
question. Can I
what
ask you a
about for
question,
when-
HH? Sorry.
What about for when Messi?
Can I ask you a question, HH?
Wait.
Okay, you go.
Okay. Okay. Bidiko then. Okay, Bidiko.
Okay, my question is, so you don't consider AFCON, Euros, Copa America prestigious award, like the World Cup? Is that
The
what
World
you
Cup is
tell
the biggest trophy in for football. Nothing is bigger than the World Cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I
So
was
what are you
going to
saying?
say,
Darren,
so you said you don't consider if that player has to be like the best in that tournament as well, right? The World Cup where Argentina got to the final, and I think after Germany won it, I think Messi did Messi win like
which was a farce. Everyone knew that was a farce. Like I told you, I've watched every game of every single World Cup pretty much since '94. So I watched every single game of 2014. The best player was Robin. If not Robin, it was Neuer. If not Neuer, it was Lam. Messi didn't show up in the semis or in the final. He didn't show up in those 2 games.
HH,
Okay, sorry, Stodge.
yeah, HH, I've seen your football debates, right, where you compare players. The real debate is that I think you should really look at is Gerd Muller versus Cristiano Ronaldo, and you'd be surprised.
Surprised in terms of what?
Like if you were to weigh them up player by player, trophy by trophy, how similar they are.
Bro, it's different generations. We should stop comparing people from different eras, bro. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, but come on, it's fun. No, it's fun. Then where's the fun in? Then there's no fun in doing that because
wait. So it's only
because
fun.
Gedmola has a Euros, a CL,
World Cup, top scorer in all of them. Ballon d'Or, Champions Leagues.
I dare you, HH.
Top scorer at a World Cup.
Exactly.
I dare you, HH. I dare you. I dare you to say he's better than Cristiano. I dare you, HH.
Look, man, they're both goal scorers.
Scored in
Both
every
goal scorers.
major final. Scored in every major final.
What happened to the eye test?